6 years old, I knew the hallway by every board beneath his feet. The slow ones meant he'd had a long day. The hard ones meant don't let him see. I knew which door was safe to hide behind, which room would only make it worse. Before I learned to tie my own shoes, I learned what silence was worth. I learned young how to hear trouble coming, how a voice can change before the hurting starts. I learned young, keep your back against something, never hand somebody the softest part of your heart. People say a child forgets, but I still feel where it begun. I learned everything about surviving. I learned young. At 10 I watched my mother's shoulders rise whenever keys hit the tray. She'd straighten up and smooth the table like fear could be wiped away. I studied every slam door close and every breath held in the room. I could tell how bad the night would get by how early supper went cold. I learned young how to hear trouble coming, how a voice can change before the hurting starts. I learned young, keep your back against something, never hand somebody the softest part of your heart. People say a child forgets, but I still feel where it begun. I learned everything about surviving. I learned young. At 15 I quit asking questions. Answers came with too much weight. I stayed gone till after sundown and stood listening at the gate. I got good at looking fearless, good at laughing when I wasn't. Folks called me cold and hard to reach. They never asked what made me that way. At 23, a woman loved me, more honest than I understood. She reached across the bed one evening. I pulled away because she could. She said, "You act like I'm your enemy." I told her she was seeing things, but kindness felt like hidden danger, and raised voices felt like home to me. I learned young how to hear trouble coming, how a voice can change before the hurting starts. I learned young, keep your back against something, never hand somebody the softest part of your heart. People say a child forgets, but the body knows what it's running from. I learned everything about surviving. I learned young. At 38, my little boy asked why I always checked the door, why I woke up when the house moved, why I couldn't just ignore. I saw myself there in his question, standing small beneath that light. I knew I'd either face the past or teach him how to fear the night. So I'm learning not every footstep means somebody's coming mad. Not every silence is a warning. Not every good thing turns out bad. I'm learning love can speak softly and still mean every word. But trusting takes a little longer when suspicion came first. I learned young how to hear trouble coming, how a voice can change before the hurting starts. I learned young, keep your back against something. Never hand somebody the softest part of your heart. But that boy deserves a better man than the frightened one I've become. So I'm unlearning how to only survive what I learned young.